So it's finally over. I'm sure you're... You have your life?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
We don't have time to wait. What are you trying... Something we don't... But we just heard the guy's truth. What didn't you under... Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here? Missing? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Are we doing this or not?
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you...
What's there to miss with a sick back?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan, and seeing Doji...
You're right. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute...
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact it was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as...
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to...
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering... Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can, anytime, anywhere. Jeez, how the hell can you stay... Then again... That's why you're... All right. Let's go ahead and think this through.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, yeah, that ain't gonna cut it.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished... Right.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Hey, you guys?
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here...
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be...
He seems fine for now, but... Outside, everyone.
Understood.
We should go too. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first... Well, he said himself it was to save them. So, he killed his lover in order to save her and...
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called... But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what... If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would...
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be... Namatame and his wife were separated. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry!
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the That's right. Nana. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Oh, there Nanako-chan came around.
Huh?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one time, but until I know why she collapsed in the first place. Still, Nanako-chan's a...
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
This is amazing!
Miracles do...
I didn't know what I was gonna do!
You all should... I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts...
I noticed he didn't come...
I figured he... Teddy.
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I'll try calling him up once...
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again. You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now, and he's fat. He'll be all right. Don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to... Guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no... By the way, you're all alone at the house now. Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back. Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late.
Couldn't save... Why, Mayumi? And I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign. Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the... It's freezing. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't...
I know. Let's meet up. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home well, see you tomorrow.
Welcome. It's been quite some... Do not be alarmed. You are I have summoned you within your... Now then, your journey. Do you believe you'll be... Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle... if we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that, Margaret.
What's right? What you should choose to do?
We are experiencing...
Failing to understand and...
All right.
If we leave any unanswered questions...
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on. Right.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm.
As I mentioned previously, though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to...
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream. Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events.
Just the state of this room reflects... Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone. We're meeting pretty soon.
It's no use, man.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my reading. I wish I could do better. I'm so...
That Ted. Don't tell me we told him over and over that he could stay here. Yeah. We'll just he plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem...
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of deal. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
I want to hear you put it like that. Sounds like the dude's...
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the... That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we...
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the others...
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself! What do you think, Senpai? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, you're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too. So, if he saves people, wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside. Come on, don't get all quiet like that, you guys.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so? Her alibi? Wasn't it? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if... But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man. Warning letter.
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been...
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like...
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean... Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to... If someone else wrote it.
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other...
So, Namatame...
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, Failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly... It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face...
How, though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san.
This is Unit 252. Name of Naoto. Well, you're on the... I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for... Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out.
I'd like him to accompany. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation.
Huh? Detective Dojima?
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with... We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object.
Well then. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button.
Understood. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone.
All right, then now's our chance.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you... But we are here to learn the truth. So please...
Huh?
Huh? Me?
They were killed. I couldn't save them. No. If no... That's why.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel. Thus, to save her from that fate, you couldn't let her be killed. So you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is...
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
I have no idea. I didn't know. I never thought. What are you talking about?
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her. I lost the will and energy to do. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, Mayumi? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for... Mayumi? When I reached out unthinkingly to touch, my arm disappeared into the TV. I was so shocked that I lost my balance. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just... In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next afternoon when I got to work. I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, and I confirmed that. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. She looked like she was calling for help. The first thing that came into my mind was...
And that was Saki-sen.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea. Then, little by little...
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, but that same night, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black... That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me, but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate. She was a big-name announcer. But she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards... We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong. She gave meaning. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, that was you. She'll be kidnapped next. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV, and that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed... And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than... Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV... It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting? Was it my mission to... But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, it seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that... Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the...
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about...
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around with it. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears, beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, it was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that when I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan.
The police were after me, so I had to... But I still felt I needed to do everything I... That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. And you know the rest. When I came to...
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top, I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for... We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth...
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a... I'm sorry. I'm getting a little...
What are you all crammed in here?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that.
It's all clear now. He never committed... It was another party who threw the first...
Now get up! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here.
Nanako-chan looks like she's... This was the last place we saw Teddy.
How can he flake out like this when we have to...
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all... Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn...
But it's been over 6 months.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really... And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.